Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Commentary Zone. Happy Friday, happy November. Okay, so on the docket today, it's Fun Fat Friday with Thousand Pound Sisters first on the docket. Let's say hi to everybody who's in the chat. Let's see. Hello, Teresa from Akron, Ohio. Hello. Hi, Ryan. Um, Oops, sorry about that. Let's see who else. Hi, little lady. Hello. Hi, Susan. Okay, so everybody is in here. Welcome. Let me get back up here and pop this off. All right, we is here and we is ready. Okay.
Okay. I see. This is the problem with these shows. See, I go into these seasons like not so much with hope, not with
Mhm.
expectation, just going in like you know what, this may be okay, right? Then I hear Debbie in my head talking about this show sucks, blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay, she has a
I
point,
know
right?
you lying. It is
Now
not my
this
fault.
this episode has put me in the Debbie boat. Cause why was I mad at Santa Claus on my screen? I was like, I don't care about this. I don't. But my thing, like you're taking them to see Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess I just don't care about that. I, I just don't, and I'm trying to figure out, like, it's kids' Christmas and yada yada. I'm like, maybe it's because it's Amy taking them. Maybe she hired a nanny to take them. I'd be more interested, but I'm just not interested. Um, with her because she's not consistent in her behavior.
I think you're letting her recent troubles impact your opinion of this.
What do you
That and the
mean?
fact that her hair changes color in every scene.
See, be nice. But anyway,
Hi,
it's just I
Slay.
wasn't. This episode really didn't do much for me, except to
Mhm.
the very end. But you know, Amy's got the kids. She seems to be okay taking them
Hi,
the
Squishy.
to the doohickey to the Santa Claus. And then she went to get some heels. Like, is not connecting because she wants to start dating. So she wants to
No,
start dating. She needs heels.
in my
Huh?
Cody Brown voice, I was offended by that shoe scene.
I,
Offended.
I, I, well, Debbie, I understand that it offended your bouginess.
No, I was offended that she was coming off like them children never had shoes before in life.
Mm.
How old is that big boy?
He was two and
Like
a
the
half, three,
first thing
maybe.
we give at baby showers is a pair of shoes, whether the kid could fit it or not. Like I didn't get it. I don't know. I didn't. Well, anyway, go ahead, Jamal, because you were much kinder than I am.
Well, the shoe scene, I didn't understand. Ladies,
Listen.
this is to my ladies in the chat. Okay, I need to ask y'all a
Mm-hmm.
question.
Mm-hmm.
If you are going now, I understand that everybody's budget's the same, but we talking about her budget and what we know she can afford, right? Okay, if you're going to go get some shoes, some heels for dating, number one, are y'all going to the strip mall? And two, are y'all getting chunky heels? I,
She has to. The chunky heels, she has to, because remember what she said when she was heavier, she couldn't wear those shoes, so she doesn't know how to walk in them. And it's
mm-hmm.
better if she has a fatter heel that will balance her out. Because don't forget, she's blind.
True. Okay, she
She's
did say that.
she's she's larger, so your balance is a little off, and she's clumsy.
Mm.
If you
Okay,
want her to fall down and break something, then put her in a pair of stripper heels or
no.
skinny heels but I thought that the fatter, chunkier heel was more stable for her. So
Okay,
I'll come
fair.
fence on that. And they did look better than the nude shoe, the boot. And it,
Oh, okay. Little lady says, yes, I bought shoes at the strip mall, and yes, I get the chunky heels because my producers say they also are better than. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So Amy wasn't
stilettos,
wrong.
especially the higher they get, can cause a lot of damage to your the ball of your foot.
Ankle damage. Like she did mention that that's what she was scared of. She could like hurt
Well, if
something.
she falls off of them, yeah, she's gonna get ankle damage. I don't know.
Oh, and
I go
she's
wherever
like
I
in,
see nice shoes.
oh, and she's in rural Kentucky too. She's not in like
Mhm.
a big. She's not in like a big city. Okay, makes sense. Never mind. I can give her grace. I can give her grace for the shoes.
That's probably the it spot for shoes in Town because remember, Auntie's always telling us that she's close by to where they live and they don't have the things that we take for granted where
Mm-hmm.
we're at. So I'm
That makes
learning.
sense.
I'm learning.
Okay, but it did
Okay.
give me this. It did give me nostalgia because it really did look like those old school Payless shoe stores with the BOGO on Fridays.
No, it looked like an old school Favor. You remember Favor shoes?
We didn't have. I don't think that
The
we have that out
Favor
here.
on the West Coast. I worked at a Favor. It was pre what was the ones that just went out of business that used to do BOGO? Did you mention it just
Yeah,
now?
Payless, Payless.
Yeah. Favor was the predecessor to Payless.
Ah, okay,
I
okay.
worked in there in high school, after
Mm-hmm.
school, and on weekends until somebody stalked me on a bus, and then I was like, I quit. They followed me right into the store. And
See, that's a no.
and the manager of the store had to be because I came running in and I ran straight to the stock room. And the two guys that followed me in the car on the bus, one got on the bus with me. The bus driver put him off. And then I got to the strip mall where the Favor shoes was located, and I just ran. And this car was tearing down the parking lot. I ran straight into the storeroom. They came in where that girl went. He thought I was like doing something nefarious. My manager, and he's like, "What's going on here?" And he's like, "We just want to talk to her." And he was like, "Wait, what?" So he sent somebody back to ask me what's going on. I was like, them people followed me from my bus stop here. I don't know who they are. So then he threatened to call the police and they left.
But see, the thing
Trials and
is, yes.
tribulations when you're growing up in Brooklyn.
So yes, wait now. I
Mm-hmm.
bought quite a few pairs of shoes from Payless before they closed. They had started. Little lady, did your Payless start getting the champion shoes? That's when people really start going to Payless. And that was the interesting thing. As
Mm-hmm.
soon as they start getting better product, they went out of business. But in my area, I understood why they went out of business because people started stealing from them when they didn't
The
have like the
stealing,
name. It was
the
the stealing
stealing,
from our
the
area.
then they started getting better shoes, but you had to pay more for it.
Yes,
And the
true, but
BOGOs
they
went away. So they changed their whole
yeah
pricing structure.
yeah the BOGO. Well,
So they went out
okay
of business.
the BOGO. What they did with the BOGO was they got better shoes, and when they got
Mm-hmm.
at least out here when they got better shoes, their BOGO changed to buy one get one half off. At least out here, and you're
Mm-hmm.
right. That's really tanked. That's really when they tanked between the
Yeah.
theft and the BOGO and the stealing. The
Well,
stealing,
don't
okay,
forget,
no, the theft and the BOGO stuff. Sorry, those two.
right. But they completely changed their pricing model. They went and bought better shoes, so they're
Mm-hmm.
charging us more for them. Then
Right.
they changed the discount structure. It was just like, wait, what up? So I'm just gonna steal this. You're not gonna miss it. But
Oh,
the
Ryan,
Payless out
no.
here.
Ryan,
How'd you know?
Champion. No, Champion didn't start at Payless. Payless was completely all off-brand shoes. They got Champion as they were going into their demise. Now, granted, when I was young, like champion really wasn't a thing, at least out here. For us, it was the BKs, the LA Gear, some maybe some nice Chuck Taylors. It was about them people out here. I'm not sure where it was everywhere else, but that's what we liked. But champion wasn't a thing out here.
Nike, Puma, Adidas. That was it in
Them
Brooklyn.
them too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the Puff Codes. No, let's not talk about that.
Oh, y'all remember kangaroos that had the little zip on the side so you could put your quarter in there?
That's a quarter. Anywho,
So
but
you could buy candy after school.
not the quarter though. I'm like, what you gonna do with a quarter? Like where I come from, you can't do
Well,
nothing with a
I'm
quarter.
real old. You could have done a lot with a quarter. You could have gotten 2 packs of Annihilators and a Tootsie Roll.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ryan
Child,
said
I'm
wearing
dating
champion.
myself.
Oh, okay, little lady did wear the LA Gear and the Adidas. Okay, or Adidas for the bougie.
No,
And
shut up. That's how you pronounce the name, Adidas.
um, well, us American folks, we say Adidas. Anyway, Brian says wearing champion let people know you shopped at Payless and you didn't want that.
Oh,
And Ryan loved
see,
kangaroos as a little kid.
she know kangaroos was fun,
Oh my gosh.
especially if you forgot your quarter in there and you found it later on.
Oh, fair. So Amy got her some shoes, and she did. Now here's the thing,
Mhm,
though. She did walk well in the chunks, though. So I will give her
mhm,
that. It
mhm.
was nice to see her not crying. That was a win for
Yeah,
me. Her
and
not
that's
boohooing.
and they would go good with her trash bag dress from last few weeks ago, whatever.
True. And then we see. I think next we see. I want to say it's Amanda and Amy going to the gym, which I thought was cool.
Don't
Yes,
let
true.
don't let me walk down memory lane with candy. Oh my god, every day after school when I was little, when I first came to the States, I would always go to the bodega and I would get candy, like penny candy. And if I had like at least 2 quarters, like I would stock it up. I was getting apple annihilators and Jolly Ranchers. That's when they used to sell the
The
Jolly
real,
Ranchers so cheap.
the real candy. I'm gonna put it that way.
Oh God. We need Amy and Tammy to learn to dress more their size and get more clothing stuff and undergarments. Sunway undergarments. Oh, it's incredible. It's incredible. But wait a minute. I do before we leave the foot store. Does everybody in that family have Flintstone feet? Did you see when she put her foot on the measuring stick? She's only a 7.5 shoe. My God. I would have never guessed that. But is something eating her toenails?
Listen, I'm not gonna say it out loud. Anyway, so yes, the chunks do give her more support,
Mm-hmm.
and the what she had on was nice. It flowed very well with the chunks. Ryan says chunky heels and platforms are all back in style. I'm seeing the shoes I
Mm-hmm.
wore in high school back. Yeah, fashion always kind of repeats
Mm-hmm.
itself in some form. All right, so let's go on to Amanda and Amy at the gym. I did like that scene, and it's very interesting with those two. Somehow Amy and Amanda can have a civil conversation, and I feel Amanda could be more honest with Amy versus Tammy. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that later on. So Amanda drops the bomb to me. She's not going to be with the family for Christmas. She's still mad at Tammy, and she wants to be with Boo Thang in Florida, who she met on social media and has seen several
Mm-hmm.
times. I'm like, oh, okay. And then, but the thing is with Chris is, shooting over to Chris because it ties into him. You can't be mad like at Amanda for not wanting to go. No one should. Like Amy, Chris, Tammy, how were y'all all mad at Amanda for not wanting to be around Tammy when the last few times it's been a blow up? You know, Debbie,
Mhm.
if you kicked your brother out your house,
Mhm.
are you gonna want to be around him for the holidays? I'm just saying.
No. My brother's
See,
annoying personally, but okay. Okay, so
hey,
Ryan says that I should know that Amy probably has toenail fungus. I didn't remember that. I just thought something was eating away at her nails.
true.
Anyone else see Amanda's new boy toy? Oh, I who showed me him? He a little chocolate dumpling. They smell terrible. Oh my god, the Christmas gathering seemed real lame. Now listen, I need Amanda to be real. She is not she is abandoning the family, not because she don't want to be around Tammy. Let's just call a thing a thing. She's going to get her Christmas candy cane. And she is going to enjoy it ho ho hoing all throughout the holidays.
And my
That's what
whole
that
thing
is.
is,
And I don't begrudge her for it.
no. In fact, if the family were smart, they would ask to see her plane ticket to see when that plane ticket was bought.
You know she driving. What plane ticket? She is pedaling with her Flintstone feet down to Florida to go see her candy cane. Chocolate
And where's he
peppermint
from?
candy cane.
And what's he from? Where's he from in Florida? Did she say what?
I
Orlando?
don't know. I don't
We'll
know.
say we'll say Orlando. Shit.
She'll fit in just fine down here in Florida.
That's an 11-hour drive. I can't do all that. Mm-mm.
But they drove it to Destin. Wasn't it Destin where they went?
That was for that
Remember
was
when
for
they
con that was for content.
this is for Dick. That's more important.
Even more, you should have him fly you out there.
You know he ain't flying her nowhere out there. He the same socioeconomic level as she is. Broke ass. He probably thinking he getting a come up with her. A double come up. White chick and she on TV. Anyway, I don't care. Hello, Flower Power. Welcome all the new people in the chat. Um
Oh, Ryan said only Amy drove to Destin.
um oh yeah, that's true. They flew. But production ain't paying for this. She's gonna drive. She's new after the season. Okay. Wait, she got a new boyfriend after this season? That was Tammy's first plane ride. Okay. See, I need all of y'all to like fact check for me. So you just skipped the whole episode watching Amy learn how to drive again on the golf course.
Oh, Tammy, yeah,
Oh, sorry, Tammy.
that was funny though, because she was feeling herself behind that wheel.
It
But
wasn't funny to me because she is systematically trying to use, like, she's still trying to pull fat girl tricks, mind games on her family to get them
but
to
Chris said
do
that
shit
though.
for her.
But Chris said that though, and I was happy he did. I'm like, oh, he must have. Debbie must have called him and talked to him on the IG
But
because
then why the fuck is he moving her into his house? She is so ungrateful. She is putting that baby out of its bedroom so she could laze around there. Why she couldn't go and rent a house? Don't tell me there wasn't not one fucking rental available for her. And Chris, I'm looking at you too because I'm thinking you want extra camera time.
But here's the thing. We're gonna talk about. Let's talk about this. Okay. Now, the daughter that's living with them, is that their daughter or Brittany's daughter?
Their daughter.
Okay, so that's their daughter. No
Yeah, because
problem.
they've been together since like what, high school or something like
That's
that.
why I thought the way.
Mhm.
So because they don't mention their children too much, so I'll forget. I'll be honest. So
Mhm.
my whole thing with that is I understand what Brittany's coming from in that when she said temporary,
Mhm.
she said that so nasty like. But
Mhm.
my whole thing is this. we need more. I didn't like the way that was edited because it made her seem like someone we don't know her to be. Uh, because it was just kind of nasty. Because like, that's his sister. She's been his sister longer than you've been his wife. So are we gonna call that? I'm gonna put that. I'm just gonna put that right there for you.
Hold up, wait a minute. Don't forget, this is her second time in that house. So
True.
she
I'm
has
going
a point of reference.
reference right, and it was like 6 months the
Mhm.
last time, right?
Something
So
like that.
I'm just saying, like my thing with Brittany is this: if you feel some kind of way, just say it out loud.
Oh,
Don't be
wait,
passive
hold
aggressive
on.
with it.
Look, little Brittany. I mean, little lady. That's Chris's daughter from his previous marriage. Wait, he was married
Ah,
before him
see,
and
like when
Brittany
you
had no children together. Wait, who is
got
that?
it.
Go ahead. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
little
little lady.
lady.
I was like, whose daughter is that? They don't really talk about their children like that. Okay, so
Mm.
I wish Brittany would just said like, you know what, due to um past issues, we need to set some ground rules. I just the way they edited her in that scene, it just made me. I just didn't like that because family is family, whether you like it or not. And Chris, I need Chris to kind of reiterate to Tammy that, ma'am, you're in this situation because of X, Y, and Z. Give me a couple seconds. Mom's calling. Sorry, guys.
hmm Okay, so Ryan says, no shade, but I feel like Tammy and Amy don't have the mental capacity of adults, or it's just because the family treats them that way. I think, okay, I think the family treats them that way, but I feel Tammy is very manipulative. She has the mental capacity to know how to manipulate her family into doing whatever she wants. She's a lazy bitch. Amy, on the other hand, has an actual disability. I will give her more grace. Um, but I would have sterilized her from the time she turned 21 so that she wouldn't procreate and we wouldn't be in this situation that we in now. I know that's harsh, but it's just my opinion. Um, but here we go. I give more grace to Amy than I do Tammy. Um, the dude Amanda went to see in Florida and eventually moved to be with ghosted her. Now she's back living with Amy in Kentucky. I saw her say something on Facebook, not Facebook, IG, that she was moving back to Kentucky. Interesting. Okay, go ahead, Jamal.
Oh
Um,
no, yeah,
mhm.
I prefer the direct approach. And the thing is, when you are and people fail to realize this, and a lot of people may not want to hear this, but let me tell you that when you are married into a family, you're still married into a family. People gonna side with their blood before anybody else. So, Brittany, just be straightforward and tell Amy, like, I'm the woman of the house. This is what we got going on here. Um, Make sure you keep your mind right, keep your head right, and we be cool.
Okay, so
Establish boundaries, basically.
mhm. So Tracy says, "Yep, that's not Brittany's daughter. They only met in 2016. Was this at the McDonald's? Was this at McDonald's where they met?" Yes, he has been married before, and he and Brittany met while working at McDonald's.
Oh, I thought they
Shut
were.
up.
I thought they were like high school sweethearts or something. To me, they just seemed that way. It's my bad.
Maybe that's because everybody, like Amanda, was married to her thing for the longest time, and it seemed like everybody was fucking around with the same family in high school. Because don't forget, Amy was with Michael in high school.
True.
Amanda was with Michael brother in high school. And didn't they say that Chris was messing around with one of their sisters? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Because I remember asking, this was on Heidi's show. I think I was asking, like, were those the only two families in town? I, shit, somebody might have said yes. I don't know. Okay, so wait, hold on. Tracy, yep, they both managers at McDonald's. Oh, okay. Yes, Sunway, not biological. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Wait. Wendy. Hi, Wendy. No, he dated Michael's sister. I told you. I be learning shit at Heidi's show. I don't remember all of it. I don't understand most of it. But yes, like they was all dating each other.
Wow.
And the thing is that Michael was a lot older than Amy.
No, he was only like 4 or 5 years older.
Amy was like about 13. And he left her and went in and got with somebody else after, he got what he needed. He was fucking around with like a 13-year-old. Anybody else, like, am I remembering correctly from Heidi's show? Can anybody give feedback on Michael, how old Michael was when he was with Amy in school?
Hold on, what is the
I was shocked by that.
difference on
Some way you wrong for that.
between
You wrong for that. I would like to think my way is better, that they were the only families in town and they had no choice.
Okay, so Michael was 40 when Amy, and Amy's how old? Hold
I
on.
don't know.
How old is Amy?
Oh, Kentucky. Okay, I posted the link
Okay,
of Amy
okay,
talking about
okay, y'all. Hold on, y'all. So allegedly, they're only 3 years apart.
Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Wendy's Front Yard says allegedly. They started when she was 8 and he was 13. When she turned 13 and he was turning 18, they broke up. I knew something had to be with the 13s.
Exactly, little lady. They, according to the Google Schmoogle, they're only 3 years apart. So that I don't understand that story.
Well, no one ever said she was good at the maths or the arithmetics.
Well, this is the true fair.
And she might be giving different stories to different outlets.
People, yes, for sure.
Child. See, all of us are confused right now, but it was like I was shocked at that. I was shocked at the, like, I don't know, at 13 I wasn't sniffing around any boys. And my mother wasn't letting me sniff around any boys. That's straight from Amy talking about her first love / kiss. Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. He's 40 and she's 35. Yeah, because she wanted to get her babies before she reached geriatric.
Oops, hold on. Sorry, moms.
Aww. So, like, I don't know. What else happened on here? We saw the driving part. I didn't care about that. Tammy moving into to Chris's place. Like, he works 6 days a week and he get 1 day off. And he has to go and help Tammy move. The one thing I took away from that was how ungrateful she was when she was moving into his grandchild's bedroom for an undetermined amount of time. She didn't even say thank you. When I know Brit was being passive aggressive, but she had every right to. But Tammy should have taken that moment to say, I really appreciate you. Let me stay in here. She's never once said thank you. Not that we have seen. Chris, this is all your fault too. Because y'all want Tammy to be independent, if she was woman enough with her pum pum at the front door to say, I give my 30-day notice for your hovel, Amanda, I'd have been like, okay, Tammy, so as an adult, what are you going to do? And I would have let her sink or swim.
Right.
Figure out what the rest of us dumb fucks got to do every day.
Because I agree. Because he just straight gave her a solution.
Yes. He didn't let her do anything. And I'd have been like, I would have brought her a paper and I would have given her a pencil and I would have let her walk through the classifieds. And if that doesn't work, I would have told her go on rent.com, or is it apartments.com? Like what the rest of us have to do. Why? What? Like, again, this is what made me think that Chris was edging for more airtime.
Oh, they're gonna, this is just advertising for that house, right? Because they're gonna flip, they're gonna flip that house.
They're gonna flip it, but let me tell you that I don't believe the foundation is sorted. I don't believe the roof is good. God only knows what's in the roof, inside between the ceiling and the roof. I don't think that's a stable structure. Are they going to change out the electrical? You heard them say that was occupied for 20 years. That house has to be re-inspected and certified. I don't care where you live in. I would not buy that. I would not buy that.
But Debbie,
Chris does not know what he's doing.
Debbie, they got a really good deal, though.
I don't care if they rubbed two nickels together and farted and the person signed over the deed. I just don't. Chris is not certified to do any of that work. He ain't even certified to pull that fucking fur rug that has grown on the floor. You notice that they have not moved the lawnmower? It's probably stuck to the carpet.
Mm-hmm.
I think every time Chris walks in there, another piece of plaster falls on the floor. And that's why you see more and more debris on the floor. It's not from them sweeping it up. It's from the vibrations of him walking through that house. And it's just falling down. I don't know how much of an investment that is. That should have been condemned. And
shut up.
It should have been condemned and bulldozed down.
Okay.
I am sorry. Who's going to clean that moldy bathroom? Gut it. Gut it. Ain't nobody want to sit on that toilet. And nobody can fit in that bathtub. He did some way. He placed his siblings first and his wife second for a paycheck.
Exactly.
Okay, wait. Little lady gives Tammy a bit of compassion. She's been overweight so long and couldn't do things, and her family catered to her. So now that she's lost the weight, she's basically like a teenager starting everything new. But teenagers want to get out and do things.
Mm-hmm. She's
fallen back to her old habits, and that's why I'm no longer giving her grace. She did say that she was looking for houses to rent and there weren't any available. She lied. What town they live in? Can somebody tell me what town in Kentucky they live in? That house definitely needs to be condemned, and Chris stuck all Tammy's stuff in there and hadn't cleaned it. What? That's why he went to talk to the movers. They put all the stuff in the house.
Yes.
I thought he got a storage unit.
No.
Oh my God. Get her a fabricated home from Amazon. They don't have $15,000 to spend on a fabricated home. And you still gonna have to stick a hose in the window for.
But Debbie, if he's already put $10,000 into the house already. So
Where
that
doing what? Was that to purchase the house?
I don't know, but he said he has $10,000 in the house. Where it is, I don't know.
Now, look, y'all could call me bougie. I don't care. That house should have been torn down. It should have been torn down. I have serious issues with that purchase, with Chris doing the renovations. And I have serious concerns for anybody who's considering to one, live in there, or two, purchase it if it's a flip. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh my God. Did anything else happen on this show?
Yeah. It's kind of like,
Oh.
we saw the mom. We saw the mom. A mom scene. But it was kind of nothing. Like, she just talked about her and Amy and Amanda have always Tammy and Amanda have always argued. Sorry, that was nothing new though. There was nothing. There was no revelation.
I love when Amy called, not Amy, Amanda. Oh my God, I can't figure out between these people. Amanda said that Tammy is the common denominator. I am team Amanda. Oh my God, they had the white elephant that they did, and Amanda wouldn't show up. Misty's a hoot. Misty brought her own present and got it back. You see, and this is why I feel like Tammy knows that she's into how she manipulates people. At the end of the episode, she says,
"Oh, Dixon, Kentucky. Okay, I did see some. Okay,
called Dixon, Kentucky. The population. She don't gotta live in Dixon. She could live in the surrounding areas. Hold on. Let's for shits and giggles. Okay, and we want. Let's see. Search. That's not where I'm looking. Why you ain't look where I wanted? Okay, why? Is it gonna give me anything? Child, my thing won't even move. Hold on, let me go in my other browser. Where did Jamal go? Jesus criminies. Apartment.com. Okay. There's a reason it was unoccupied for 20 plus years. Yep. According to Brittany, Chris never finishes his projects at home. I believe that if he's working 6 days a week, y'all, come on. Okay, search. This is not working for me. Okay, US Highway 41, Dixon, Kentucky. Maybe now it'll go. Hi Cree, welcome. Isn't Tammy the youngest? I think she's just so spoiled. No, Amy's the youngest. I think Amy's the youngest, Scotland. But they're the two last kids, and they were the biggest, and then Amy had the issue. So the older siblings have always catered to them. You back, Jamal?
Yeah, sorry about that. The Wi-Fi can just not Wi-Fiing. At least with Restream. It does not
Why
like
isn't it going?
because I didn't have issues with StreamYard, so I had to switch over to my phone, which is not bad, but I just prefer the laptop. But hey, The connection's better because I know it was me. So I was like, let me just jump back on, and just start using. As long as we're using Restream, I have to stream from my phone. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Let me see.
Let's
So
see.
yes,
They have Verbro, they have Airbnb, and this is what he was trying to do. Apartments to there's 33 rentals in Dixon, Kentucky on Apartment Guide.
Debbie,
Yeah. What?
you
Come
just
on,
straight
y'all.
went there. Let me just look up something.
Come on, y'all. Let's take a gander here. Hold on. Share screen. We want a window. We want this. We want to share. Let's help Tammy find an abode. Cause you know she got that good government check. And let me see, can we make this bigger? All right, so let's make this bigger. Look at all these options that she got here. Nice, clean, pretty, safe. Look, even the upstairs, downstairs, but I would tell her to work her way up to that. Look at this. Like she got a whole front yard here, manicured with pavement, safe for her to walk. She don't got to put that ramp up there. And then when we get a job, she can like head on over to Canoe Creek Apartments. I mean, look at the smorgasbord of opportunities she got here. She even get a dishwasher and AC with this one. Come on, y'all. Why is this not good? Why we can't work with this?
Because it's storyline.
She get a government check. It's in the same, but not in Dixon, but close enough. I was looking to, yeah. Look, the camera does not have to let us know exactly where they at. We could say that she lived around the corner from Amanda them when she lived 40 minutes away.
That is
true. But this is all a stupid storyline, and I don't care. And he's just trying to get more airtime, probably to buy another damn house or something. Yep. I don't know. But let me stop screen sharing. See, all she had to do was do this. But she didn't do this because she knew that one of her siblings was going to come and save her. Done with it. Well,
yeah. So here's the thing. Now that you said that, I'm like, oof. Because any grown up would not give notice when they have a new place. Mm-hmm. Even if Amanda did, but see, here's the thing though. Amanda did say get out, but Amanda was angry, and I think Tammy knew that. You know what I mean?
All right. So, listen, little lady is saying, you got to think nowadays with renting, you got to make 3 times the rent at these apartments. Tammy's paycheck probably isn't big like you think. Okay, so Tammy was on government assistant for a long time. Tammy was getting the paycheck from this show. We're in season 6 now, right? So she's no longer making $1,000 an episode. She's making good money. And this is the like season 5 and season 6 are within a 1-year period. Like we ended season 5 in February and we're on to season 6. So they're making money. And all of the little things that they do online and YouTube and social medias and all of that is making them money.
And their sponsor and their sponsorships too. I'm sure they have sponsorships.
Exactly. And you look at the amount of money that Amy wastes on Amazon. They have money. They have money. She has a steady source of income with this show. She could show her checks, her bank account. She's probably got to improve her credit score. Yes, she does have to pay first, last, and security. But I like even with the 1-bedroom apartment, she only need a 1-bedroom apartment. That's $700, $2,100. She can't come up with that. She's a grown woman approaching 40 who's been milking the taxpayer for years. Years. While the rest of us got to go out and work and do the same thing that we are asking her to do. Get first, last, and security. I'm just saying. She wants independence. Didn't she tell us that? She wants independence. But yet she still falls back to everybody got to do everything for me. And you can't have it both ways. I need to see some progression because all I'm seeing is regression with her. I'm not happy. You also have to take in an option that these apartments do background checks and things. Tammy may not qualify. She's not trying though. And I'm sure that the show would vouch for her to get her in an apartment. She ain't trying to spend rent. Now you talking about a job. Have you ever watched this show, Debbie? No. I hate this show. We don't know that for sure. I'm not trying to argue with you, Debbie, but I'm just saying renting is not just about how much money you make. They also look at your history. And yes, no, I get it. I've rented before. I just want to see Tammy progress. And it doesn't look like she's trying to me. If they have filmed a scene with her on the computer, like trying to look for stuff and say she got rejected or she lost this apartment, I would say that there is progression there, but she went spiteful, handed in her notice with no place to go. You don't hand in your notice without having your next move. And she did that. And she sat there and
Sorry. I think what you're saying is Tammy's overall lack of effort to do anything for herself. That's the issue. Like, had we seen her go on, like you said, had we seen her go online looking for apartments and finding them, I think it would be better.
But not only that, she made the move to force her siblings' hands. Chris said it. All she had to do was talk to Amanda, but she refused to do that. And then she kept the argument going, and then she handed in her notice with no place to go. How does that make sense? But it makes sense in her head because she knows that there is always a sibling there who's going to catch her and cater for her. But I noticed Amy wasn't saying nothing. Why is that? Why wasn't Amy saying anything?
Okay.
Wait, no, I lied. Amy said that she could move in with her. Wait, Amy did say that she could move in with her, didn't she?
I'm not sure.
Oh, somebody help me out.
What is somebody?
Okay. Jamal, you're breaking up. Repeat what you said. Move the phone back to where you had it before. How many bars you got? Oh, there we go. Alrighty. So, little point of view. Okay. So you're speaking as a grown woman on disability over here to do over 40 who also rents. Okay. So that's a really great perspective. And I get it. But you are taking care of yourself. It might be hard. It probably is very hard. But you're an example of that it can be done. And I don't see Tammy making an effort to do that. She has great siblings who always look out for her. like, remember when she got out of the facility and Amanda and her boys was fixing up that house for her. They were so happy she was coming home. She continued to lose weight. Like, all of these things, she's taking steps moving forward. I just feel that this stunt that she pulled was irresponsible. And she knew that her family was going to catch her. You back, Jamal?
Yeah, it's just where I'm at, and Restream just don't work together. That's pretty much what it is.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Well, you and me both, Tracy. I'm just speaking from the standpoint as me being also a grown woman over 40 who's on disability. I get it. I get it. And I appreciate that you're saying that because you're proving that it can be done. You're proving it. You don't have the additional income of this show. 6 seasons in. You don't have that cushion. And she does. She and her sister are the star of this show, 1,000-Pound Sisters. They've been on for 6 seasons. They've maneuvered and gotten their entire family on here. They've gotten the entire family the surgery. They're not dumb. They're not. And I just think it's a bad storyline because I don't want to see the old Tammy. And these are moves that the old Tammy would make. Last season, I was her number 1 champion. And this season, I don't get it. That would make too much sense for the Learning Channel to at least try to show us some damn effort. Oh my God. That's true. She did give in her notice without a place to go, but I think she just acted on emotions. If someone tells me to get out of their house, I'd do the same. Lil Lady, I agree with you. But I also think that you would be responsible enough and know that you are taking care of yourself and you're going to find someplace before you give your notice. Tammy has to act more emotionally mature. And she did that with Amanda handing in her 30-day notice.
Right.
Out of spite. She did. But she also knew that one of them was going to come and help her. But Misty stays out of it because she doesn't want to slap nobody. Amy stayed quiet until I think I only heard her say once that Tammy can move in with her. Tammy don't want to be around children. You cannot pick and choose when you begging. You can't pick and choose.
Right.
If Amy offered you to go and stay at her place, you should have said okay. But you want a place for yourself. Beggars can't be choosers. My mother always used to tell me that. But okay, you still wound up at somebody's house. Keep waiting for the handout. Amy offered to Tammy was for her to come stay with her. Yes. And she said she didn't want to be around kids.
Yes.
Wow. But then the family is there for her once again. Yeah. Like, I see what you're saying, little lady, and I'm with you. You are proving that it can be done, but you're also proving that you make responsible decisions for yourself because you rely on yourself to take care of you. I get it. I just want to see more from Tammy. Like I said, no regression, progression. Tammy don't want to live in Amy's pigsty with her little piglets. But she's going to go over to Chris with the OCD Brit and displacing a grandbaby out of their bedroom. Okay. You feel good with that. This is something I read. Amy bought a new house and they're living together with the kids. With that guy that she got arrested with? Oh no. Let me see. Someone could also co-sign on her apartment lease. Oh, true, true, true. Oh wow, Susan, that's interesting. Sometimes that's needed. I feel like Tammy will eventually have her own place, but TLC created the storyline. Yeah, and I don't like it. We had so much progression last season. So much. Like cutting out the Caleb part. Like she worked her way down. She got the surgery. She made gold, got the surgery. She came out of it. Like she woke up, like, yay. And she started losing weight. She came down from like what 700 to 550 to
Yeah.
get that surgery, and now she's down to 300. Is
I
what
think
they
it's
said.
300. Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine? I cannot imagine me accomplishing something like that. I cannot. I'm a lazy bitch. But Chris is also calling her out because she's not doing the exercises. She's just letting the surgery drop off everything. But now is the time that she's regaining mobility that she needs to start working out. And she's not doing it. So again, like these are things that I want to see from Amy. We gonna see. Yes, that's why I'm saying that. Yes, I agree with you that she does, but I don't think Tammy has the capability to do it because she's never done it before. But she could get on social media and find all of the boys and do all of the talking and all of that stuff on social media, but she can't go online and do what we just did. Don't short sell her. Don't short sell her or Amy. Because remember when Amy came on the social medias begging for money for a casket for Tammy back in the day.
True.
Don't forget. If she was unhappy, she would have started looking before things escalated to her popping off at Amanda and giving her 30 days. Or she would have done what most adults do and go to her landlord and say, there are people coming over here breaking up your place. I think you need to do something about it.
Shut up.
Their own mother couldn't live with them. Oh my God. That's why I said she's like a teenager. When you first go out on your own, you don't know how to do these things and you have to learn. Find me. She needs her family to stop giving her hand. Oh, thank you, little lady. I agree with you on that. Hold on. She's like a teenager. These kids today can get online, do TikToks and all that, but they don't know how to fill out an application. Amanda is the landlord. Well, that's what they keep on telling us. And in my mind, if you're a landlord, if you have a landlord, you are paying rent. And if I'm paying rent for this good old house, I'm gonna need you to tell these, vagabonds to stop coming around here and breaking up all my stuff. Well, all of your stuff. All of your stuff. Because this is your house. I'm just saying, I'm reporting it to the landlord. Anyhow, we have gone on way too long on this show that was only worth 15 minutes.
Exactly.
All right, guys, give us a few minutes to turn around the show, and we'll come back with 1,000-Pound Best Friends. They have no life skills or real experiences. But she could find feeders. And they can put up videos on YouTube and get money. Okay. They know how to shuck and jive, but I guess they can't fill out forms or talk to their sibling landlords. I don't know. I just wish TLC would do a better job with the storyline. I do not approve of this storyline. Period. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. Please don't forget to give us a little thumbs up. We really appreciate it. And leave your comments below. Disagree with me if you'd like. I'd like to hear more viewpoints like Lil Lady, because that helps me understand a bit more about what Tammy could be going through. Because like y'all said to me a few weeks ago regarding this poor little yellow house, there is no central AC. There's window units. I get it. I just need y'all to remind me about it, but in a nice way. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us today. And come back in a couple of minutes. We're going to be talking about 1,000-pound best friends. Jamal, any final thoughts?
No, this somehow we made this to an hour when it should have been like 17 minutes. So okay.
Well, I had to talk with the people until you came back.
True.
And we had a really good discussion. We did with Lil Lady. So I appreciate that. So guys, until next time. Okay,
Yep.
Jamal?
Yep.
All right. Bye.
Bye.